Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. I am Pam Morin, Creative Memories Advisor. Happy to be here with you guys again on Wednesday. We have been getting together on Wednesdays for quite a while now. I'm going to have to check on when that anniversary is coming up because we'll have to celebrate from when I started my Wednesday Night Live videos. I've had so much fun hanging out with you guys. I look forward to this all week long to hang out with you and make something and hopefully inspire you to work on your projects. Or if you're a new scrapbooker, which is exciting to get you started on a scrapbook. I normally on Wednesdays, I will let you know what promos Creative Memories has currently, and then we talk about my events that are coming up, and then we make a project together. So I hope you will hang out with me this evening while we do that. Hello, Janice. I love it when people say hi, so please say hi in whatever wherever you're joining me from. You could be joining me from my Pam's Scrapbook Facebook page, or you may be joining me from Pam's Creative Scrapbooking Group Facebook group, or you may be on my Pam's Scrapbooks YouTube channel. You could be in Twitter, or you could be in the Creative Heart Scrapbooking Facebook group. So welcome wherever you're joining me from. Hello, Martha. Good to see you again. And hello, Gail from Tip. I am looking forward to seeing you in a couple months at my scrapbooking weekend. All right. So let's get started. I want to talk with you about some great promos that we have going on. And it's the same promo we talked about last week, the You Pick It promo. So when you spend $150 or more on my website, you get to pick one of these 4 bundles for free. First bundle you have that you can pick for free is the Happy Foliage bundle. And this album is one of the Happy albums. It is 6.5 by 10 is the size. It is a great album for journaling albums, or if you are a junk journaler. I know that the younger generation loves to make the journaling albums. So this is a great album for any of those younger people that are joining me out there. And or anyone who has younger kids. I would say, junior high school age kids. This is a great journaling album. So that's one of the bundles you can pick if you spend $150 or more. The next bundle you can pick is the card kit bundle. You get all of these great sized cards. They're various sizes. See, there's a long card here, some little small cards, like a gift card size. You get all of these great cards in this bundle, and you also get this cute little punch, the arrow punch. And I'm just checking to see, you get 12 cards in this bundle with various sizes, 3 by 2, 4 by 4, 3.5 by 8.5, all these fun sizes. That is another bundle that you can pick. The third bundle is the 12 by 12 Wonderlust bundle, and it comes with that cute punch you see here, which is a row of suitcases. And then you get the Wonderlust stickers with that, and a paper pack. So that comes in that bundle. And last but not least is this cute kit for various holidays. I love it. Look at this 2-page layout that you can make for Christmas with the big Christmas tree right down the center of the layout. I love that. So you get a holidays paper pack, you get a matte pack, and you get layered embellishments in this bundle. So you can pick any of those 4 bundles. I'm going to jump back over here to this. So you get to pick one bundle for free when you spend $150 or more. 2 bundles for free for 300 or more, 3 bundles for 450 or more, and 4 bundles for 600 or more. And, you know, it's really a good idea if you are going to spend this money to get these bundles. A great idea is to join and become a member of my team because you are going to spend the amount that you need to earn a bundle and also to get a $100 product credit. So send me a message because I would like to talk with you if you're interested in learning more about that. It's a great way to reach that level 2 and get a $100 product credit. So I can fill you in on all of that. So I wanted to let you know that there are a couple other bundles that were released this week. This kit starter bundle. So what Creative Memories did is they bundled up a bunch of their products at that $150 price mark so that you can earn a free bundle. So when you buy this kit starter bundle for $150, you earn one of the 4 bundles that I just showed you. You get to pick a free bundle. So buy a bundle, get one free is basically what the deal is. Sorry. So another bundle that they've put a bunch of products together is this travel time bundle. And they brought back this beautiful album that has a foil print of the globe. And it's great for your travel pictures. It's a great travel album to use for all of your traveling you're doing this summer or maybe previous traveling. And you get all of this in the bundle, and then you get to pick a bundle for free. And then the last bundle that they put together for this is the complete card kit bundle. So this bundle, and I wanted to look this one up for you. This bundle, you get 4 or 5 card kits in this bundle and a plain card kit, a blank card kit, some foam squares and a tape runner, all of that for $155. And then, like I said, then you get to pick one of the 4 bundles for free. So you buy a bundle and you get a bundle. Hold on just a minute. I want to look this up for you. Yeah, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card kits in this bundle. So you buy these 6 card kits and you get to pick one of these free bundles. So it's a great deal going on right now. Buy a bundle, get a bundle. And then I showed this a minute ago. I think Noreen just advertised this today in her Go Live that they have marked down the circle cutter and the 13-inch cutting mat. They put that into a bundle for $25, and that is available through July 28th. So a great way to start earning your $150 to get a free bundle is to buy the circle cutter. And remember, this is something we looked at a couple weeks ago in one of my Wednesday night lives. We use the circle cutter. Lots of fun, lots of great ways to use it. So they have just marked that down. While supplies last, you can get the circle cutter and a custom cutting system mat bundle for $25. So this is a great deal and a great way to start earning that money toward a free bundle. All right. There we go. And remember, all of this is a great starter for earning the getting to the $551 account balance to get to level 2 to get a $100 product credit. And if you're wondering what, so that is if you join my team, if you become an advisor, if you become a member, however you want to think of it, joining Creative Memories gets you benefits. You don't have to sell anything that you don't want to. You can join just to get a discount on all the products you buy. So please reach out to me. I would love to talk to you more about that. All right. So what do I have coming up? Well, this week is a busy week, let me tell you. So tonight we are here for Wednesday Night Live. Tomorrow night we are here on, I'm sorry, no, we are on my Let's Get Scrappy with It Facebook page, Elisa and I's Let's Get Scrappy with It Facebook page for Scrappy Thursday. Scrappy Thursday happens the second and the fourth Thursday of every month. Elisa and I take turns. We each do one of the Thursdays and we demonstrate a 2-page layout. And every month we have a different theme. And this month the theme is scenery. So you need to make a layout that is scenic, something that you've taken a picture of that's beautiful, some scenery that's very pretty, something to that effect. And after you have made your 2-page layout, then you can post it to our Let's Get Scrappy with It Facebook group using the hashtag Scrappy Thursdays, and you will be in the running for a $50 product credit. We are going to be giving that away in November. So be sure and tune in tomorrow night. Let's Get Scrappy with It Facebook group. I will be demonstrating my 2-page layout of a scenic theme, and then you can make yours and post it to the group and try to win that prize. All right. So that's tomorrow night, Scrappy Thursday. Friday night is my Friday night virtual crop, and we are going to be making some sketches together. So I'm looking forward to that. We missed the Friday night crop a couple weeks ago because I was on vacation. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on Friday. We're going to be making some layouts together and having a blast. If you don't want to make the sketches with us, that's perfectly fine. Just join us and work on your projects and hang out with us and talk with us while you scrap. It's so much fun to have somebody to talk to. It's a great way to start the weekend off with getting some pages done and having some fun time with other scrapbookers. So come join us for my Friday night virtual crop. Scrapbooking 101, my next one is August 21st. We talk about everything, and I announced the last time that on August 21st, I'm going to be talking about my camping album. I use refill pages, just the regular refill pages, not Fast to Fabulous pre-designed pages, just our regular refill pages. I'm going to show you how to make an album with those pages. This Saturday is my Brookville Library crop. So I know I have several of you that have said you are going to be coming. I can't wait to see you. I'm putting together something fun that we can do that day. But basically we all bring our stuff and we work on our projects together and hang out together and have some fun lady time. It's 9:30 to 4:30 at the Brookville Library. My sweet summer 12-hour crop is filling up fast. I am so excited. There are so many of you that are ready to have a day of cropping, a 12-hour day of cropping, and we are going to do it. We're going to crop till we drop, and that is August 12th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the Vandalia Senior Center. So if you are in the area, I would love to have you. I only have a few spots left because there are a limited amount of tables that they have at the facility. So get a hold of me if you would like to attend. And then last but not least, my Croptoberfest, September 7th through the 10th. The registration is open, and I have several people that have already registered. Gail is one of them. So you guys get your registrations into me so we can have a fun 4-day scrapbooking weekend. Wanted to let you know, I had planned on doing an October weekend retreat. I am not going to be able to do that one. So September is my last retreat of the year. So if you were planning to attend one or the other, I would love to have you in September. Please join us in September. We are going to have a blast. All right. Whew. I appreciate you guys letting me advertise all of the things that I have coming up and letting me advertise all of the promos that Creative Memories has going on. I love sharing with you guys, but I also love sharing our projects. So let's get started on what we're working on tonight. Hey, Gwen, great to see you from North Carolina. Hey, Sue Ellen from Kyle, Texas. Thank you, ladies, for joining. So happy to see you guys. All right. So if you are like me, I love to grab pamphlets. I love to grab maps, and I love to grab all of those things that you see at rest stops, right? All of those free booklets that you can get when you are on vacation. I love those things because they have all of the information about the area. And I love thinking about how when someone is looking at one of my scrapbooks years from now, how they will pull out this booklet and say, wow, look what it looks like back in 2023. This is what it looks like. This is what they handed out in 2023, you know? So I love having all of these books in my travel albums. And yeah, they do add some thickness. So you kind of have to decide if you're okay with, if you have enough room in your album to add booklets. I usually try and save some space, right? So I'm not putting in 30 pictures of one event. I limit the number of pictures so that I have a lot of room for stuff like this, so that I can include stuff like this. So I love to have these pamphlets from where I've been. I find it very cool that when I'm looking through, and I get it from my dad because I look back through his boxes and tubs, and he used to do the same thing. He would grab these pamphlets at the rest stops, right? Or if you go somewhere, the visitor's guide. But I got it from him because I love looking back through his tubs of memorabilia from all of our vacations and seeing what the brochures looked like back then. What did they used to hand out in 1979, right? So I just think that's really cool. So I'm hoping that my girls, when they're looking through these albums, are appreciative of this as well, that they get to see something that from 2023. So we went on vacation a couple weeks ago, as you can see, to Mackinac Island, and had a wonderful time, and did a lot of, well, not a lot. Had a couple days where we went out and saw the sights. So I saved my little things from the tickets and the things that we did, and grabbed some pamphlets and stuff like that to include in my album. And what I'm grateful for is that earlier this week I saw in one of the groups, somebody asked, "Well, what do you do with the memorabilia pockets?" They were asking, "What are those for?" And so that just made me think, well, oh man, this would be a great topic for Wednesday Night Live, right? To talk about the memorabilia pockets. So this is the set that you can get now. It is you get 10 in each set, and there's 4 that are 2 by 2, 3 that are 4.1 by 2.1, and then 3 that are 4.1 by 3.6. So three different three different sizes that you can get right now. Let's get them out so we can see these sizes they're talking about. Little envelopes, right, that are clear. So there's the bigger ones. Oh, I kind of combine these with, okay, here we go. There's the bigger ones. There's the medium size, and then these are the smaller size. So little envelopes that you can adhere in your pages and put your little memorabilia in. And it's got the backing on it, and this is all adhesive. So you just peel that off and stick them down on your pages. And I think what the question was in the group was, how do you, if you put them in a page, then how do you get, and you put a page protector on, then how do you get the things in and out of them? So we're going to talk about that tonight. And what she was actually asking about were the brochure pockets. Now, this was a special item. This is not available on my website. This was an item that was available during one of our buffets. So, a buffet is when one type of product is on sale. Well, I should say, one category of product is on sale with various different products that fall into that category. For example, they have an adhesive buffet. So 10 that's not right, 5 different types of adhesive in this buffet that aren't in the current line, that are specialty items, exclusive items, um, are usually in the buffet. So we have adhesive buffets, we have cardstock buffets, and I believe the brochure pockets were in the adhesive buffet. We have a whole variety of buffets during the year where you can pick from different items, and they're exclusive. So you have to get them while they're in the buffet, because they normally don't come out and are sold in the product line. They're just sold during the buffet. So usually you have to get them, but sometimes they will add them to the product line if they are popular and if enough people ask them to be added. All right. So I just wanted to let you know the brochure pockets. It was a variety pack. There were 4 12 by 4 inch brochure pockets and 4 6 by 5 brochure pockets. So the question in the group was, in the Facebook group this week, was how do I use this brochure pocket, and how do I put uh, a cover on it, a page protector on it, and then still be able to pull things in and out of it, right? So I was just going to talk a little bit about that tonight, and so that's kind of how I got on the subject of my pamphlets and my tickets and everything that I saved from vacation, because I like to use the 8.5 by 11 pages for my brochures. These guys fit in the 12 by 12 albums. They have the jeeping, they have for the straps, so they fit into our albums just like everything else. And they are great for example, a map. Here is a map that we got when we went camping this year of the campground. And so it's great. It's a great way to display things like that. Or I use them in my grandkids' albums for their papers. I put their school papers in here in their albums. So these 8.5 by 11 are great in our 12 by 12 albums. They work awesome. But tonight we're going to talk about these pockets and how we get the pamphlets in the pocket, and how we pull things in and out of them since there's a page protector on it, right? I have little things. There's some static electricity going on here. So let's use some of these for example. So here are tickets from our trip over to Mackinac Island. So this would be a great pocket to put these tickets in, something like that, and put it on my page. Now, maybe you're not worried about being able to take it in and out, and maybe you do want to take it in and out. It's totally up to you. But what I suggested was, now these 8.5 by 11 are pocket pages. So you would adhere this pocket to this insert and put it in the page protector. Now these make it easy. To me, I could just put these in here sideways like so. That's what I do, and put them in this pocket and take them in and out. Or do I even need to use a little pocket like this? Sometimes I just put them in just like this, right? Sometimes I decorate this insert with these things. I'm not worried about seeing this side, so I can adhere this on this piece here. So what I wanted to do also, and I have it laying right here, yes. I decorate this insert. So I can use, I'm going to use my Michigan paper because that's where we were, was in Michigan. And this is perfect because we went to Mackinac Island. So this paper that I have left over from another page would be great. I can cut this down. I could cover up the whole piece like this. That would look pretty. And then slide my pamphlets in, or just use a little section at the top, maybe, because these are going to land at the bottom, right? So let's do that. Let's cut about an inch or two off the top of this, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's do 2.5. I'm going to cut 2 of them just in case I want to put one somewhere else on this. And we are going to just wrap it around just like that. And I'm going to use my wonderful photo tape to do that. I love the photo tape. It's nice and strong and easy to use. I'll just fold a little piece of it over like so while I get it positioned on my paper here. That way, if I just take that little piece off and I need to move it around, it's much easier than to try and pull up the paper. And then just take the backing off. And I'm just going to wrap this right around on this piece. I might as well decorate both sides because you're going to see both sides in the album. There we go. And then we can just peel off the other part of the backing. There we go. So now we have that fun, I love this paper. I love all of these buildings. And actually, I think that's the building we visited. So isn't that cool? All right, because we visited one of the lighthouses. All right, so now I can take my my little envelope. If I'd like to keep them all in one spot and not just floating around inside here, I can put them in this envelope, right? I can take my ticket and maybe I'll move the envelope over here. Take my ticket, put it right here. Oh, I like that. Very good. And then I have, oh my gosh, look how well that worked out. There we go. So I am okay with only being able to take the pamphlets out. I'm going to adhere this down because you're going to be able, you can see it through the page protector. So I'm not worried about being able to take that out and hold it. I'm okay with it just being in here and adhered down. And then same with this, a ticket. So I will just adhere this one down, and then this one will fold out. And if they want to see it, they can take this insert out, right? I'll show you what I mean once we're done here. So I'm going to put this ticket right here. And then I'm going to take the backing off of this, and I'm going to put this pocket down. So again, I like to just do a little bit at a time so that if I mess up, I'm not having to pull up the adhesive off the whole thing. So I want to make sure I get this lined up at the bottom of the page. Right, just get that little corner down, and then we'll just make sure this is lined up. And it's not, so I need to peel this back carefully. Okay. Whew. Let's try it this way. I always feel like I can do better when I turn my pages on the side when I'm trying to line things up. There we go. Much better. There we go. So now we have a pocket. We can put these little guys in the pocket. Right? How fun. Okay, and then we can slide this in the page protector. And then you put this in your 12 by 12 album. And how fun does that look? I love that. And you know, the people looking through it can reach in here. And like I said, that if they want to see what this says on the other side, they can pull this whole insert out and open this ticket up to see the inside, what the inside looks like. So I'm good with that. I think that's a good interactive thing to have in your album. Now, like I said, the question that I saw out in the Facebook group was, how do I get is the person going to be able to pull these out? Well, that's what I like about the 8.5 by 11. Like we just talked about, I can pull this whole insert out, or I can just kind of lift this up and pull these out. It's not, a problem. You could, if you wanted to, you could cut a slit in the page protector so that they can pull them out this way. But the 8.5 by 11, I'm good with them, being able to do it this way. And I like that the pocket that these are in are keeping them stationary, right? Because if you don't use a pocket, you can put these in here just fine in a 8.5 by 11, but they're going to shift around a little bit, right? When you're turning pages, they're going to shift around. So the pocket keeps them stationary and not shifting around. But either way is just fine. Really, it is. These 8.5 by 11 are great for these little things, your memorabilia, your kids' pages. They're just fun to use. It's something different in your album, and it's a little interactive thing to for whoever's looking at your album to do while they're looking through the album. So then on the other side, I have this bigger booklet. I don't know if they'll all fit in this one. Maybe they will. But if I didn't want to try and squeeze them all in there, and then that one you can't really see, or if I put it in front, it's going to hide the ones in the back. So I think I would put it on the other side right here like this, and should fit in one of these sizes. Yeah. Yep. Just like that. I'm going to put that one in the middle. And then I'll just get some other type of paper from, and I might just use this piece. I don't know. I can just finish that piece along here if I want to. Or I might get another color, or I might put a title. I don't know. Or maybe I could do some journaling right there. Lots of different ways to do that. But I can put this in this little pocket to keep it nice and stationary. I like that. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn it. Boy, I love how you guys help me get my albums done. I appreciate that so much. I hope this gives you some good ideas for your albums, for all of those things that you're bringing home with you from the places you go. There we go. I did that one much better. That one went easier. And then I can just put this big booklet right in there. Nice. I mean, there is a little thickness to it, right? So again, you're going to have to decide, if that's okay. Leave enough space. You don't want your albums to be too thick. So just keep that in mind when you're saving these, when you're getting these memorabilia things. I wanted to show you one thing also. Another idea that I saw in the Facebook group was a lady suggested, I'm going to use my camping album as an example. So a lady suggested that when you're using these memorabilia pockets, another way to use them is on the inside of your album, on the inside cover, or on the back cover. Just put them directly there and then put your pamphlet or whatever right there on the cover. And I thought that was a great idea. If you are someone that likes to buy postcards, that would look really pretty here in a little memorabilia pocket. So that's a great idea too. I don't think I have any 11 by 11 in this camping album. Let's see. I could be wrong. Let me just flip through it real quick. I just wanted to show you an example of how I use it, but it doesn't look like I do. That's okay. I'm just going to take the one we just did and just show you. So, like I said, this is the same width as the 12 by 12. They fit in your 12 by 12. So when you're flipping through or someone's flipping through looking at your album, they come to this 8.5 by 11. It's smaller, so that's fun. And they can lift it up and they can see, pull out what they want to pull out. They can see your tickets and they can see your pamphlets. So it's a fun little different thing in your album. It gives it some variety in your album. I'm just thinking too, another idea for the 8.5 by 11 pages was if you have a ton of pictures from an event that aren't fitting on a 2-page layout, this 8.5 by 11 is a great way to add additional pictures to that event. So if you have taken a lot of pictures for an event, or maybe you forgot that you had additional pictures, you can just use one of these little 8.5 by 11s and insert it here and put your pictures on front and back of this. And that's a fun, different way. It just looks fun in between your two 12 by 12. So just some ideas for these 8.5 by 11. I love these little guys. I use them a lot in my grandkids' albums, school albums, and really every album. I usually have some kind of 8.5 by 11, and especially like I said, my grandkids and also my travel albums. I'm always picking up these pamphlets or have tickets or something like that. And this is a great way to display those in your albums. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's see who else has joined us. Pam, what are your pockets called? Okay. So the pockets that you can get right now on my website are called memorabilia pockets. And these are the smaller ones. So if you have tickets, any kind of tickets or smaller pamphlets, they will fit in these sizes. Let me just pull this pamphlet out and see if it'll fit in this 4x4. Looks like it will. Yeah, so pamphlets can fit in these 4x4 memorabilia pockets. That's a great size. That holds it nice and still, keeps it stationary. It's not gonna fall out of your album. So the 4x4 is a great size for the pamphlets that you see like at rest stops. But they are called memorabilia pockets. And they have, like I said, they have the variety of sizes in the memorabilia pockets. And I just want to get you a price because this is an older pack that I have here. So give me just a second. I'm going to look this up. Okay, hold on just a sec. Memorabilia pockets, it's a 10 pack. Okay, $6. So that is an accurate price. $6 and you get 10 in a pack. Yeah, 10 pack. Yep. And you have this 4x4 size. Well, not 4x4, I apologize. 4.1 times 3.6 size. A smaller size and that medium size. So these are the three sizes that come in the pack. Those three sizes. These bigger ones that I have, these came in a these were called the brochure pocket variety packs. So if you got these, they were during one of our buffets. So these are not out on my website. These were part of a buffet. So hopefully they'll bring these back in a buffet this year. And an adhesive buffet is what they call them. All right. Let's see what else. Please share a flip through of that album. Oh, sure. This is my camping album. I'm actually going to be using this album at my scrapbooking 101 that we talked about earlier. We are going to be looking at this album. Sorry, there's a glare from my light on the page. But this is my camping album, and I use refill pages for this album, the blank refill pages, and it's the natural is what this color is. It's kind of a tannish color, and I just love that for camping. I just liked the way, sorry, let me just hold it up here. I need it to stay up here. I just like the way that the natural looked since it's for camping and outdoors, that kind of stuff. So there we go. So yeah, I have a lot of different styles of scrapbooking based on the type of pages and that I'm using in my album. So this is my camping. I'll be adding to this every year. This has 3 or 4 years in it. Oh, sorry, let me see. I started this one in, oh, where's my date? I just don't like it when I don't put a date on pictures, on pages. Man, I got to get a date in here. Well, anyway, this is camping from several years back, and I use it every year. So I have several camping trips in one album. This is not just one camping trip. So lots of fun pages. Okay, so here we go, 2020. So must have been 2019, the previous camping trip. So like I said, I do different varieties of different styles of scrapbooking, and I'm going to be talking about this in my Scrapbooking 101 in August. So we're going to be looking at this album. So if you'd like to take a closer look with me, be sure and join me for my Scrapbooking 101. See, now I started another year. Here's 2021. Be sure and join me on August 20, what did I say? August 12th. No, I'm sorry. That's my L day. August 21st is my Scrapbooking 101. And I'll be walking through this album and using this as our topic for the night. So yeah, that's my camping album. All right, so I hope you guys will check out these 8.5 by 11 inserts. Lots of fun to use in your albums for lots of different things. I'm sure you will come up with some great ways to use these that I haven't mentioned tonight. And I hope if you do, you'll share that with all of us so that we can see how you've used these 8.5 by 11 inserts. And let me just keep going here. Love those pockets. I do too. Margie, do you put that under the page protector on top of it? I would not suggest putting pockets on top of a page protector. So, because I don't know how well the adhesive is going to stick on a page protector, because the page protectors are kind of glossy, kind of shiny, and I don't know that they'll stick well at all, that the adhesive would stick well. Also, I'm glad you asked that, Margie. Thank you. I was going to bring that up and forgot, so I appreciate that. Also, if you use an album with the refill pages and our page protectors, they're like big pockets, you know, that you slide on over your pages. I just can't imagine putting this on and then putting something in it, and I just think it's going to pull. It's going to have some weight to it, and it's going to pull on your page protector and make it kind of droop out, I would think. So I don't recommend putting them on top of a page protector. If you want to use a pocket on a regular 12 by 12 page, let me just use this one for example. I would suggest cutting a slit in the pocket and the page protector to be able to get the whatever you're putting in the pocket in and out. So, for example, a bad example because I'm putting it on top of a picture, but if I was to put this pocket right here, I would cut a slit in my page protector, okay, right there with my X-Acto knife. I would take some repositionable and I would put it on the page protector here on top of the pocket so that the page protector would stick to the pocket and stay here. And then I would take repositionable adhesive and I would put it on this side of the page protector. Remember, we cut a slit right here. So I would put some repositionable here to hold the page protector in place because I just cut a slit in it and I don't want the page protector flapping. So I'm going to put some adhesive on it to keep it down on the page. And then I can easily slide whatever I'm putting in the pocket in and out because I have that slit there in the page protector and I can slide it in and out. Our page protectors are pretty easy to cut a slit in. I'm not going to cut a slit in this, but I'm going to show you how I do it. I have a smaller mat, cutting mat. It's an older one. It's a 10.5 by 12.5 size cutting mat. And they fit great underneath our page protectors. You know, all I have to do is lift our page protector up, slide my mat in, right? Okay. Hold on. And then, hold on. I'm just going to take this page protector off. Okay. So here's my page protector. I know that my my memorabilia pocket is here. I would take a ruler and I would take a pencil and I would just draw a line here where I need to cut the slit. Then I would take my mat, slide it in between. I would take my X-Acto knife, and I would cut that slit in the page protector wherever I have that pencil marked. Okay, so now I've got the slit right here. I would take a little bit of repositionable and put that underneath this part of it so it stays down. And my pocket would be right here. And so I would put repositionable on either side to keep the page protector in place and to allow whatever I'm putting in the pocket to come in and out. So it's a fun little interactive, and you can be really creative maybe, and you can have like little your journaling. Put your journaling and put it in this pocket. You can get really creative with these pockets, whatever you want to put in them. They do have a top to them so that you can close them down as well. So there's a little flap that if you wanted to close them down to keep what's in there, you can. And there's a little piece of adhesive right there to keep that flap down. So if you have a little thing, like a little ticket, and you're not going to have it available for the person looking at the album to take in and out, you can close it just to protect it in there. So it's a great thing for, delicate things. If you have a newspaper article or, something like that that you want to display in a pocket, you don't want to put adhesive on it because it would, crinkle and fall apart. These pockets are great for things like that as well. So great question. Thank you for asking that, Margie. Yes. Someone asked, they said, I'm joining late. Are the memorabilia pockets available? Yes. These memorabilia pockets are available on my website. It's a variety pack, 3 different sizes. And these are the sizes here. A bigger one for pamphlet size. This reminds me of a ticket, and then little small things too. But yeah, I like just thinking about that delicate things. This is great for delicate things, from years and years ago, things that you don't want to put adhesive or can't put adhesive on the back to stick down on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. You can slip in this pocket and put it down, and it's nice and protected for you. So another great way to use these memorabilia pockets, and great way to use 8.5 by 11 pages together. So there we go. All right. Well, thank you for all of your great questions tonight. I love that. Please feel free to always, on my page, or send me a private message or send me an email at pammoran@outlook.com. I'm always happy to answer questions. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. It was great being here with you. I hope to see you tomorrow night on our Let's Get Scrappy with It Facebook page. I will be making a 2-page layout with a theme of something scenic. And I think you probably know it's going to be from, well, wait a minute. Is it going to be from no, it is from a previous vacation. I shouldn't say that. It is from a previous vacation. I don't have my pictures back yet from Mackinac, so I can't do those. But it's from a previous vacation, so I'm going to be making a 2-page layout tomorrow night. I'm excited about it. It's something I tried to do totally different. So join me tomorrow night on Let's Get Scrappy with It, and we'll make a page together. And then Friday night is my Friday night crop. So I hope to see a lot of you there as well. Come scrap with us and hang out. We're going to have a great time, and I'm looking forward to it. And then Saturday is my Brookville Library crop. So those of you who are in the area, I hope to crop with you all day on Saturday. I am going to get so many pages done this week. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. All right. You guys have a great evening, and I will see you here again next Wednesday. Good night.